The next session is on opportunities for the animation industry under Esportification. Esports is growing rapidly every year, and it is one of the biggest new industries in the 21st century. In this session, we are very pleased to have Mr. Ray Yip, lecturer, the Open University of Hong Kong, to present how Esportification will provide a huge opportunity for traditional VFX in the animation industry, and how the studios adapt to the changes using a new production workflow. Now, without further ado, let's hear from Ray to learn more about how the animation industry is evolving in the era of Esportification.
Hello, everyone, and I'm Ray Yip. I'm a lecturer at OUHK, and I was an animator before I joined OUHK. And today my topic is about opportunities for animation industry under Esportification. So maybe let's start to talk about the game and the animation industry in the past. Okay, when no one talk about esport, okay, how animation industry can benefit from game. Okay, maybe you can think about animator may need to do some in-game animations, doing cinematics or some crew trailers, right? But those are the in-game elements. Okay, what about the other things? Okay, what about other things induced by the games? And that would be the film adaptation. Okay. You can see from times to times, okay, in many movies are based on a game characters, their backgrounds, their history, and then they write the script, the sort of movie, and put it on the big screen. But the outcome or the results are quite disappointed. I can just name few titles like Warcraft, Resident Evil, Doom, Hitman, Assassin's Creed. I bet you know 2 or 3 titles. But the outcome is disappointed because you can check the box office or the rating, the critics from IMDb. This is why is usually the film adaptation from games fail. A article trying to explain this situation. Okay, it's about something how they receive the content. Okay, for game we say this is an active medium. The players can control everything. Okay, they control how to react to the story. They can choose the path, or even they can choose when to enter the next sequence. Okay, we call this as an active medium. But when you talk about in movie, okay, you need the player to sit in the cinema and then take relax, and then just listen to the story that are all already set. Okay, you can see somehow this is a passive medium, and somehow you cannot connect to the player. Of course, there are many other reasons why the adaptation is failed. Because some critics say, usually the script is not well developed. So here's a question: how can you write a 2-hour script, okay, to tell a story that actually require a player maybe require them to use 20 hours, spend 20 hours to 30 hours to finish the game? It's impossible. So it seems that we're still figuring out how to adapt using a game to create a movie. But how about esport? Esport is totally another thing. When we talk about esport, okay, you will gather a million of viewers to try to view the players or some pro players and team. They compete with each other and finally win the champion. It's really like the old traditional sport, like NBA, like NFL, but the esport just bigger and keep still growing. In a report back to 2015, a data reporters research estimate that there are nearly 1 billion unique users to view the esport, and it's about 20%, over 20% of internet population. Oh, to serve such a big population, let's see how many job opportunity can be created under esport. So here is a list that new jobs under esport. Okay, we say players. I just can group them into 3 categories, like team, platform, marketing. Okay, you can see player, the coach, team manager, broadcasting, commentator, generally social media manager. But you cannot see there's a job called animator, right? But actually, we animator can serve all three categories. Okay, for the first group, we animator can create some motion graphics or some together with the AR technique. Okay, for the AR training. Okay, so that we can visualize some statistics or some strategy from coach. Okay, to help the players to keep practice in a effective way. And the second one is the big one, is a platform. Okay, when we talk about eSport, you will see the players playing live in a tournament. We will use many animation. Mixed reality experience for the viewers. Let's see some images below. Okay, this is the first one. You can see the some player information or some review, some clips. Okay, overlay a live camera. And here is another screenshot from an NBA. Right now, you can actually use a phone app, and then you can view an NBA live event, and then you can see some stats in over some players' head showing the shooting percentages. And then here is a screenshot from a Street Fighter tournament. You can see they bring two in-game characters onto the stage in live, and then they like trying to fight each other, and this creates another experience from the viewers. And here's a screenshot, okay, from Open Ceremony back to 2017. It's really impressive. They bring a dragon on stage, on live. You can see the lighting, the shadow, they are so matched, and the camera tracking is so precise. And in 2001, in this year, 2020, they're shooting in an indoor event, maybe because of COVID-19. You can see that this time they used the LED set. Actually, the virtual production together with the LED set is a trend. Okay, they are trying to replace the old traditional method for using green screen. So you can see there's a green, many LED wall, okay, behind the players, and then they actually render a very high resolution, up to 32K, okay, 360-degree virtual background, and then they extend the scene to merge with the LED scene. So wherever the camera point to, they can something they can looking at. And actually, the production house has created several background, like a Korea background, like a China background, like a United States background. Okay, they can switch the background. Okay, just by 3 clicks. Okay, based on maybe this player is come from China, they can switch to China background. This team is come from Korea, they can switch to Korea background. So this is scene's attention. So here is a short clip. Okay, maybe I can play a little bit. Can I play it?
好的，欢迎来到我们今天的特别采访环节。我们邀请到的是阿卡丽，欢迎阿卡丽。
嗨，大家好！哇，现场有这么多召唤师，你们好！大家好，我是来自 KDA 的阿卡丽。很高兴可以在我们英雄联盟8周年庆典的现场见到这么多召唤师。大家好，哇，这太酷了！
The lighting is so natural, they can so match. Okay, to the variety, and maybe this is not a new technique, but this is maybe the first time they used it in such a large production and in such a high quality. You may expect that if this experience is good feedback, they can be widely used in other TV shows. Okay, and then the last one, and we talk about marketing. Well, when we talk about marketing, we are saying some real money, right? Like journalists, how they promote the team, how they promote the tournament, how they convert them, the ticket sales into real money. And in this category, animation is heavily rely on or produce some content for this category. You can create some content for the social media, for the web, or even to get using an AR technique, you can create some digital content in some printed materials or retail. But in 2 years ago, Wild Games has opened a new door in this category, and that is KDA, right? KDA is a virtual girl band, K-pop band, and KDA stands for Kill, Death, Assist, which is a very important statistic in a game. And they just used an in-game character coming from one of the hottest esports game called League of Legends. And they, the CEO said this is a product across the game, music, and esports industry. And their first song, Pop-Up Star, had gained over 400 million views in YouTube. And this is quite a big number. If you compare this number to other like K-pop band, maybe like Twice or G-Friend or Girl Generation, this is a very high number. So why KDA can be so success? Because the first reason must be K-pop. Okay, you know now Korean wave is all over the world. When you ask about the teenagers, what are their favorite idols? Probably they will give you a name from Korea star or band like they will like BTS and Blackpink. And the second reason is K-sport must be related to K-sport. Esport. Okay, because of the esportification, a game now can have a longer lifespan. I have a fact from Steam database showing that actually a AAA game will have a first big discount after 7 months of release, which means after 7 months, a number of players in that game will drop dramatically, so they need to boost a sale. But however, in a game in esports with a longer lifespan, I just give you an example, like a League of Legends. Okay, after 10-year release, they still have over 100 million monthly active player. Another esports game like CS:GO, they still have 24 million monthly active players. But how about the single game like Monster Hunter? The peak players drop from 300,000 to only 55,000, and this also happened in the Fallout 4. So obviously, esports can attract the player, just keep playing the game, or we can say they at least will try to wheel other pro players to compete in the tournament. So when the game can keep its popularity, the investor can willing trying to invest such a long-term investment to create such a girl band. So, but Wild Games want something more than just a virtual band. Let's see how they promote this KDA. They create several social media accounts in Twitter, maybe in Weibo, okay, and in other social media. They will upload their daily life photos or even some behind-the-scene photo, like this one. Like they are virtual idol, but they also have feelings. They will get tired. They're showing they are taking a break in a dance lesson. And even they have a Twitter like this, showing that they have friendship, and they have some background, they have different personality. And they have created this video.
To all our fans, thank you so much for listening and for showing just how much our music moves you. So let's keep pushing each other, and I promise you, I will try to keep up. See you soon.
So they try to upload this kind of video. There are several clips you can just track on the Twitter and try to interact with their fans. And then the last one, they even
This is our first time here together.
like they physically going to Shanghai and getting interviewed by a famous music producer. So if KDA is a big success, we may expect more will coming, like a virtual boy band, a virtual YouTuber, and some virtual pro player. So time is running short, so I just skip it. And to grab the opportunity, if you want to join the animation industry, you probably need know some topics like real-time rendering, VR production, camera tracking, live motion capture, and projection mapping. Okay, that's the end of the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for Ray's wonderful sharing on how Esportification is changing the landscape of the animation industry and the opportunities that come with it.